What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Fig Heel YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be going on a little figure hunt, hoping that we can find that new Target exclusive Zodiac, maybe some AEWs. I mean, I pretty much have everything. I'm hoping I can find some of the new Legends on the shelves, even though I have them all, but let's see what we find. All right, so first stop was my local Walmart. Got here, no AEWs in sight, but they did have the new Championship Showdowns of the Attitude Era ones and the set with Cena, Shawn Michaels, the Street Profits, all those. I'm not too crazy about the Championship Showdown, but I do like 2-packs. I don't think that they really execute it well with these Championship Showdowns. I do like the stands. I know a lot of people don't like them. I like them, but I don't know. I'm just not too crazy about the line. They did have the new Series 120, is it 3, I think? 122 with Charlotte Flair, Damian Priest. They did not have any Chelsea Greens, which is what I was looking for. I was hoping to find the Chase Chelsea Green. I have a bunch of the purple one, but you know, in due time, I'm sure we will find it. It's not really a hot commodity. Here's the Street Profits in the yellow and black gear, which I like. They're actually my town's color, so I kind of want to pick that up for that reason. They had the new Usos, which I like, the day one-ish shirts and the shorts with the hats on backwards, pretty cool. Checking out over here, didn't find any more Chelseas, but a bunch of Charlotte Flairs and a bunch of Damian Priest, which I'm surprised because, you know, Damian Priest, he is a prominent figure on TV now, so I would think that his first figure would sell out quickly. As you saw there was a Turbo Man. And over here, you'll see that there are a lot of empty shelves. They have Doug from the Pixar section. Came over here. I'm always curious to see what else they have. But again, the shelves are pretty bare. The McFarlane stuff is always awesome. The detail on it is incredible. What I've noticed, though, is that when they're trying to recreate the likeness of like an actor, like even Cena, it's not always perfect. It's not always perfect, right? But they do execute those comic book style characters almost second to none. I do like these reaction style Marvel figures, though. I'm very itchy to kind of get into them just because I love the whole Kenner style thing, but I can't be going down that rabbit hole. Here's some G.I. Joe stuff, but other than that, they really didn't have too much in the toy section. So we went over to collectibles. And they were stocked with stuff. They have these weird record collection things, and they don't really tell you what's inside of these random boxes of stuff, so it's kind of weird. I don't see how they expect them to sell. But they had Slash of the Loyal Subjects, they had Gene Simmons, and they had these rapper Funko figures of Lil Wayne, Ice Cube, Tupac Shakur, and Notorious B.I.G., which I'm a huge hip-hop head, so seeing these in person actually made me appreciate them much more than when I saw the original pictures. But again, it's another thing, like do I have the real estate for that? I really don't. Over at the Pops, it's kind of funny. My local Walmart hasn't really gotten too many new Pops in, and they used to constantly stock them and constantly sell out, but they haven't really gotten too much. Here's the new Super Shredder. It's pretty much the same figure, just a different shade of purple on the spikes. And a much better packaging. Doc Brown, Toonie Terrors. They got Pennywise and Beetlejuice. But yeah, nothing that we were gonna pick up. But you can tell that they've been stocking a little bit, but still not enough. Come on, Walmart, get it together. All right, on to the next. First target of the day. The usual Jurassic World stuff, it's amazing. I really don't think they've stocked or sold anything in the last 2 months of this stuff, and I do think it's great quality stuff. They haven't really sold too much. They do have the Land Shark, Panther. Over here, they had a lone AEW that's been here for a couple days now, and it's Dr. Britt Baker, which surprised me because I'm not so sure that there's many people in the AEW roster that are more over and more beloved than Britt Baker. So it's amazing to me that that's the lone figure here, especially of everybody in this set. Very surprised by that. They had the new Ultimates of The Rock and Cena, which I already have Cena, not picking up The Rock. So nothing really in the wrestling section I was going to get. They did have some UFC figures, but I'll be honest with you, I don't follow UFC, so I don't really know who the fighters are. Over here, they had Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. They had Asuka, Jerry Lawler, and Rey Mysterio of the new WWE Pops. I have Rey Mysterio, I have Jerry Lawler. Do not have Asuka, and I don't have the Street Profits. Hopefully, in due time, I'll get them pretty cheap on Amazon. They had the new Eternals from the Marvel Legends line. I like how they stock the Legends in my Targets. I don't know if they do this, across the country, if this is something that Hasbro relays to them, but each peg is a different character. And it happens in all my Targets. So they'll put a whole peg of one character, so you don't have to look behind them. You know who's in that
Over
peg.
here, I came over and saw that the Fortnite stuff wasn't really present, but they had League of Legends, which I'll be honest with you, I'm not a video game guy, don't really know what it is. So that was a little bit of a surprise to me. Came over to the collectibles and they had a lot of cool stuff. They had the new Batman figures from McFarlane, which it's the original Batman TV series, and they come with like the POWs and the booms that you can attach to their hands and stuff for action poses. I thought that was really cool. My buddy Tommy really wants these. I need to reach out to him and let him know that they're hitting targets now. They had some of the Spawn stuff. They had a couple horror figures, Scream, Jason Voorhees. I still got to get this Scream figure. I've just been putting it off. They had the Nun. They had Chrome Dome, which I thought was pretty cool. This thing is way bigger than I realized. I see in pictures online, I didn't realize that it was this massive. Such a cool figure. In the Pops, they didn't really have anything new. Again, it's kind of curious to me that Pops really aren't what they were, especially in my area. But they did have this Britney Spears Oops, I Did It Again, and I was a sucker for the Oops, I Did It Again video as a kid. But yeah, here's Jason Voorhees. But nothing that we were going to pick up. Again, kind of a bummer. I mean, I've been really buying a lot of stuff online because my area just isn't bringing the heat anymore. Are you a wrestling figure collector of WWE Mattel, AEW Jazzwares, and everything in between? Then you need Fig Heel's Ultimate Wrestling Figure Checklist, a 500-plus page guide to over 40-plus years of wrestling figure collecting. As heard on the Major Wrestling Figure podcast, it features WWE, WWF, WCW, ECW, TNA, NJPW, AEW, Ring of Honor, AWA, Dragon Gate, CMLL, AJPW, AAA, and more. Professionally organized so you can keep track of mock, loose, value, and much more. Fig Heel's Ultimate Wrestling Figure Checklist, available now on Amazon.com. Hit up my other Walmart, hoping that I would find something new. This is where I found an AEW a couple times, but no AEWs. They did have the new basics. I believe this is 124. This has Seth Rollins, Angel Garza, Io Shirai, which you can see right there. I forget who else is in this set, to be honest with you, but I do know Kyle O'Reilly. I do know Rey Mysterio. That the Angel Garza is the Chase. They had a bunch up on top of the shelf, and they did not have any Chase editions. They had Otis, John Cena, top picks, the usual championship showdowns. There's Finn Balor. They did have the Chelsea Green set, but no Chase of her, just the purple variant. There's Asuka, the Street Profits, Charlotte Flair, Cena, as we can see, another Turbo Man. Man, those things were hard to find when they first dropped, and now I can just go into any Target, any Walmart in my area, and every single Walmart has Turbo Man. They're Walmart exclusives. They're not from Target. I don't know why I say Target. But bunch of Drew McIntyres. Man, he is a peg warmer as ever. Nothing really else, though, surprisingly. I thought there would be more elites. I was kind of surprised there wasn't. But, I mean, it is what it is, right? Like, they're not stocking, I guess. But then I walked over here, and I realized I was wrong. They had a bunch of elites. They had Santos Escobar, which I need because mine is an error figure. Candice LeRae, Apollo Crews. I didn't see any of all the figures they had here. Oh, my jacket's in the way. They didn't have any Chase Apollo Crews, surprisingly. They had Otis, Braun Strowman, Asuka, and I didn't see any Warlords sitting over here. But I was amazed. I really thought that I was going to find a Chase Apollo Crews. Not that I was going to buy it because I don't really care, but it's just cool to see. You know, I didn't think anybody really cared about Apollo Crews in that way, that they would be picking up all of his Chase figures, but apparently I was wrong. And here is Series 119, which they cannot get rid of at this store. Tons of Lacey Evans, tons of Triple H, Randy Orton, you know, that whole set. And it's all the standard edition because I believe the Chase Lacey Evans is red. But yeah, here's the Elites. And as I went down this other aisle, right on the ground, on the shelf, I found this Warlord, which was surprising. I guess somebody was going to buy it and didn't want it. So I just left the Warlord on the shelf, hoping that a collector would find it. Over here, they had the Loyal Subjects Gizmo, which is pretty cool. Then I noticed they had these Garbage Pail Kids WWE figures of Steve Austin and the Ultimate Warrior. They didn't have any of the Andre the Giant or I forget who the other one in the set is. They're cool figures. I just think for the price, I'm out on them. I'm not going to pick them up. They're cool, though. I think it's a cool concept. I loved when they did the shirts a couple years ago, and now they made them into figures, which is pretty cool. Evil Dead. They had Youngblood, which I thought was pretty cool. I don't know if you guys listen to Youngblood. I'm big into music, so I thought it was cool. I didn't know Youngblood had a Funko Pop. They had Green Day, and it's got the Dookie logo, which is one of my favorite albums by them. And over here, it's like a clearance section, but I don't think they were clearanced. It's the Bleacher Creatures, the Walmart exclusives. They had all but Drew McIntyre. So they had Macho Man Randy Savage, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Roman Reigns. I swear these are a little bit smaller than the originals. They're very cool, but I think I'm going to pass on these. And the next target, again, a bunch of the Jurassic World stuff that they haven't really sold too much of. A lot of Motu stuff that I hadn't seen before. Some vehicles. They had Panther. They had the Land Shark. They had this Battle Armor Battle Cat with Battle Armor He-Man. I've seen pictures online, but I've never actually seen it in the store, so it was cool to see that. And the box is absolutely huge. There's another Panther. There's the new Motu stuff. Over here, they had some belts, the nano metals. They had Edge, Karrion Kross. They had the Ultimate Rock. The usual guys, Roman Reigns. Up there, they had Cena. Tons of China. Bunch of Drew McIntyres. No Legends, unfortunately. Kind of a bummer. Over here, they had some Pokemon stuff, but a lot of things that I don't really know too much about. So I came over to this section. They had a Loki of the, what's his name? Mobius, that Owen Wilson plays in the show, which I thought was pretty cool. I think the likeness is awesome. They had a ton of Eternals. They had like this Eternals like weapon thing. Again, I don't follow too much of the Marvel stuff, but I always like seeing what toys are out. They had this cool Joker, actually. The 12-inch ones, which I think are always fun for kids. But yeah, nothing really popping out at us. Again, see how they organize the Legends in my area? It's like they're all one character on a peg. I love that. Maybe that's what they're trying to do with the Legends by, shipping them all in their own case. I think that would be awesome. But for those of you that don't know, this week, 25% off of one toy if you have the Target app. So definitely download that. They had Otis, and back here they had two Xavier Woods Target exclusive pops. There's some Dune. I heard this movie is actually really good from a couple people, so maybe I need to check it out. They had the Power Rangers, Red Ranger and Green Ranger reaction figures, some Spawn figures. They had the Batman TV show McFarlane of the Joker, which is awesome, but I noticed that the picture of the figure on the back doesn't really look like the Joker as much as the actual figure. I don't know, That's weird. Usually a prototype looks better than the actual finished product, but I can't say that for this right here. There's more Joker stuff, Harry Dunn. A lot of pops, but a lot of stuff that we've seen a million times. So we are going to head home empty-handed. All right, so we really didn't find too much that we need. No AEW figures really that popped out. We didn't really find any of the new Legends figures. Pretty much the same old stuff. My area has been really dry, and it's kind of disappointing. However, I did find Series 87. We did find a Warlord. Already have him, but I needed to replace my Santos Escobar because the one I had, the flesh areas of the additional head where the mask is, everything was white. It was all white, so I needed this, and happy to replace it. Santos Escobar, NXT Cruiserweight Champion. Pretty cool. Now I don't have to worry about picking another one of these up. So, yeah. Other than that, didn't really get too much, but it's always fun to hunt. You never know what you're going to find. Sometimes you find some good stuff, sometimes you don't. And this was one where we didn't really find too much. But gotta love the tattoos on Santos, though. They look great. Love the knee pads, too. But, yeah. Hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at FigHeal. Pick up the Ultimate Wrestling Figure Checklist and go to ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHeal for all your merchandise needs. See you later, guys. Get some fig hunts in, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Alright, so you saw the wrestling figures.
Yes.
This is a really cool thing. This came out this year. The Ultimate Wrestling Figure Checklist. They make one every year. I'm not sure how long it's been going, but
It's cool that Luchasaurus is on the front.
yeah. So like new. This is all new stuff. But this, we talked about this on the podcast because it was a pretty big deal. Let me show you this. Find it. Speed this up in editing.
Yeah, I will. Anytime now.
Hold on.
Oh, wow. They got everybody. Holy crap. Noah, New Japan, Mass Lucha Libre. Holy.
Oh, here we go. All right.
No way!
We have our own section. It has for now. It has the ringside figures.
Dude, that's so cool. Where's your name?
These aren't even out yet. But this is coming out.
Is that the Bendhams?
No, this would be this is going to be this Remco style.
Yeah.
But they're not out yet. So we have the samples, and then our brawlers are here.
Dude, that's so cool.
Yeah, so we have our own little. We have the buddies. So next year, it's Series 2. So that's in there. Super 7 figures. Pretty cool.
Very cool.
Our own section and
Congrats.
The Ultimate Wrestling Figure Checklist. Santana's in here too.
Yes, we know. He's, But you don't need a book to go get his toy at Target.
This is true.
You just walk in, bro. Get your groceries and your Santana fig.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at FigHeal. Check out my book series on Amazon and my merchandise on ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHeal. Head over to Heroes Hideout for all your figure needs and use code FigHeal at checkout to save 10%.